Good afternoon, Miss Cheryl.
Good afternoon, Miss Lisa.
Santiago for a little while longer.
Santiago, okay. Counting down.
Yes,
counting
that's
down.
right.
Yes.
I am excited to be here in your home. Thank you so much for inviting us out and letting everybody come in to hear a little bit of the insight to why behind closed doors. So you're letting us behind closed doors.
Yes.
From behind closed doors.
It's an honor, first of all, to have you here. Welcome to my home. Behind Closed Doors has such a fantastic story behind it, and I'm sure that I can't tell the whole story in one sitting. But the reason I converted to Behind Closed Doors, many times when we bring our ministry to the people, they don't want to come to the church to hear it. There's such a profound need for the word in order for people's eyes to be opened. So I found that when you visualize, you reach people more as opposed to just preaching and teaching the word.
Now, is somebody close to you or someone that you know personally in a situation that you're depicting with behind closed doors?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
I am a survivor.
Okay.
I am a survivor of domestic violence. And I have found that when I speak about what I have overcome, that people can relate to me as opposed to just reading statistics or just telling.
They put a face to
Yes.
it, and it's no longer just
Yes.
something that they can walk past. Now there's a face. There's a
Exactly.
person who has gone through what?
That's gone through the pain, the rejection, and the humiliation of it. And the fact that not only am I a survivor, but close family members are survivors. I know friends who are deep in the trenches of domestic violence that can't seem to find a way to get out. And the reason they can't find a way to get out is they cannot see themselves as being abused. When I had the privilege to have a co-worker years ago, and I've been doing this production since 2009, that she came to one of my productions and she literally said, "It's like you're sitting in my house." And what we had seen down through the years working with her, the bruises, the isolation, the depression that she was in, that she refused to remove herself from. The denial.
The denial is a big thing. Why do you think so many women deny?
It's so many different factors that are involved with it. When you become a domestic violence victim, it's that that stigma that attaches itself to you, that women go through this thing. Well, I really want to try to help him. He said he wouldn't do it again. It's a lot of this. Yes, I love him.
I understand why.
Exactly.
You
But when you begin to look at it, how it looks from outside of somebody else's eye, then you say, "Oh my God, is that really what I see?" They really don't see when you're in the middle of a storm. You don't really see the whole storm.
And I deserve better than that.
Exactly.
You deserve better than that.
Yes.
She deserves better than that.
Yes.
And even in some cases now, he deserves better than that.
Yes. And the thing is, one of the things that we touched on is that women are not the only victims.
Yeah.
Women, and it's not always the hitting. It's the psychological abuse. It's the mental and the verbal abuse sometimes. And this was one of the things that I myself struggle with. I am not your typical everyday little girl where, I'm scared. No, not at all. Not at all. And unfortunately, we have a lot of women who they cower out of fear, understandably, because the fear and the abuse is real.
It's real, right? You're not diminishing that.
Exactly.
But
I'm a fighter.
Right. Okay.
I'm a fighter. I fought back. I fought back hard. But, and I have to say, one of the things, the aspects that I do touch on in Behind Closed Doors is that the bruises will heal. The broken bones will heal. But it's the mental abuse that lasts for years. And I have to sit here and say, there are some things that I went through mentally that I will probably never get over. Some of the words that are said to you will echo in your mind for the rest of your life.
I was given the analogy one time that abusive words are like nails in a board.
Yes.
You can take the nails out, but the holes are always there.
Exactly.
And so those scars are there.
Definitely.
But now to fill those scars with empowerment, which is what you're doing.
Yes.
Through filling those holes with empowerment, which is what you're doing through the play, raising some awareness
Yes.
to domestic violence, and hopefully partnering with some agencies that can help if there is any victims in the audience, that they can be there
Exactly.
to say, come over here, we'll talk to you, and we'll help you to get out of the
Yes.
situation. I see a lot of the hospitals have those signs in the bathroom, that say, if you're being abused, you don't have to be abused. And I don't think they're in enough places. I wonder if people who may be in abusive situations don't know how to get help.
It's sad, but it's true. And the fact that it's an embarrassment to be connected to it, and they don't want anyone to know that I'm going through this. There are so many different aspects with it. And what we do with behind closed doors, the dialogue, it's life-changing. Because we don't glorify it. And we don't give it as too much attention to make it like it's, we're going to put this out here. What we're doing, we are letting people know in the audience. If you know someone that's going through this, speak on it. And the fact that our children see us going through this, which starts the generational curse of domestic violence.
Absolutely.
So what we do is we try to let everybody know there is a way out. You are entitled and you deserve to have a love free of abuse, whether it's mental, verbal, physical, whatever.
Now, this is a dramatic performance. Will there be any levity in it as well?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, there is. There is a character that will bring a little smile to your face.
Okay.
And the thing is, a lot of times when you look at someone in an abusive relationship, they have the tendency to try to make it funny. They try to make it funny to make it say, "Oh, yes,
deflecting,
exactly."
Right.
So we and they said, "Yeah, well, that's me," because it's not that bad, So what we do, we try to touch on every part so that wherever you are found in it, that you will be able to relate, identify, and move on, grow from there. Don't stay in that situation. Don't stay in that predicament, because you don't deserve that.
Right.
Everybody deserves to have a life free of pain without worrying about, oh, how is he going to come home, or how is she going to be. We had a gentleman in one of my productions that was a victim of domestic violence.
Wow.
And he was able to see, he said, I didn't even know that this was abuse.
Right.
There are so many different forms of abuse. So we bring the awareness of all of that.
Awesome. And when is the play?
April 30th.
Yes.
April 30th. It will be held at Redemption Christian Ministries. That's at 301 West 24th Street, right here in Charlotte.
Yes.
And it will be from 6 to 8.
Okay.
So come in down, and your life will change.
That's awesome.
Your life will change.
That's awesome. Are tickets on sale?
Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite.
Okay.
And also on PayPal.
Okay.
You can reach PayPal through my email, which is sij125@yahoo.com, or it's on Eventbrite under Behind Closed Doors, a dramatic gospel stage play. You'll be able to get the tickets. Just $20.
Awesome. Just $20 to come
Just
out,
$20.
have some fun,
Yes.
be enlightened,
Yes.
and do something to give back as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So thank you so much for allowing us to be here with you today. I hope that we can get the message out to more people, get more people into healthy relationships, and meanwhile, keep walking on water.
Love you much.
Love you too.